Lawyer Piakubi.
Please.
Hi, counsel.
Wait.
Counsel, wait. John,
Yeah, let's go. We are the top.
Counsel, please, where's your client?
Wait.
Counsel, where's your client?
Against the
Counsel, where's your client?
My client has been taken to the hospital. He is receiving treatment, so he will be there until the doctor discharges him.
Are you able to tell which hospital they are taking him to?
I know where he is, but I'm not going to disclose the hospital where he is. But all I can say is that my client has been taken to hospital for medical treatment.
Counsel, you've been in for about 6 hours. What has been happening in there?
We have given our statements. They preferred some allegations against him. He responded to them. We haven't finished with interrogation, so we will come back to continue. Hopefully tomorrow, if his condition improves. Otherwise, he will stay there until that the doctors discharge him, and then we will come back to continue the interrogation. Nevertheless, we have also received this afternoon a writ of summons from Exim Bank, and we are going to respond to the pleadings tomorrow. And I'm very hopeful that we'll be able to mount a defense of the writ. When we are in court, we will indicate that to the court that this we consider a civil matter, for which reason Exim Bank has issued a writ of summons to us, which we are also responding. So this one of a supposed criminal investigation, I am sure and confident that we will be able to also summon to defense.
Finally, what were the charges that were preferred against him in there?
The charges of yes, the late charges of a relationship between himself and Exim Bank and supposed So
now the MPP party members are preventing the chairman, the lawyer, from speaking to the media. They said they are not going to allow any more media interviews. But we're speaking to lawyer Kennedy Agyapong, who tells us that his client, Chairman Wontumi, has been taken to the hospital after taking ill during the EOCO interrogations.
The substantive application has been dismissed. What are your reactions to it? The vehicle, please. The application have been dismissed unanimously by the court. What are your initial reactions?
Well, not surprising, because really it follows in the theme of what we've been witnessing. But yeah, I think that we move on. There are a lot of battles that we can fight. We think that the process is flawed, no doubt. Heavily flawed, laden with all kinds of constitutional violations. And I'm quite surprised that the Supreme Court will be more or less acceding to the perpetration of such violations against the highest judicial office order. It's not about Justice Tokunu, as I keep saying. It's not about Justice Tokunu at all. The issues are far-reaching. They actually impinge on matters which affect the independence of Ghana's judiciary, the security of tenure of judges and all. But if the Supreme Court, for whatever reason, does not seem to take that view, well, so be it. I think that in future, the whole nation will get to know the consequences of this.
You said there are more battles to be fought. Are there specific measures to be taken going forward?
I'm not here to disclose to you my line of action or plans. But clearly, what we can say is that this is a procedure that should be deployed. There cannot be a situation where the Chief Justice cannot face an inquiry set up under Article 146 of the Constitution to determine some inquiries against some petitions against her, and she's not had notice of the specific charges in respect of which a prima facie case has been made, the basis for such charges, and the reasons why she's supposed to go through the inquiry. This is a basic right that is available to every citizen of the country. It's not an account of her being a Chief Justice or her requesting for the grant of higher rights than as are due ordinary citizens. She's asking for basic constitutional rights. The notice of charges that she's standing trial or she's supposed to respond to, the basis for saying that's the case for her to answer. And indeed, this is a very significant point. It's a decision that resulted in her suspension. Are you saying that she cannot know the reason why she was suspended? She cannot know the specific charges on the basis of which the president said that she should go and stay at home and for another person to assume her office? I mean, this is very strange. It's something that's very much alien to every civilized legal system. But we'll see. We'll wait the reasons and then we'll deal with it.
Finally, from in your opinion, you have said that this process is deeply flawed. There are those who are calling for the Chief Justice to simply resign and save herself all the trouble from this. As a former Attorney General, if I were to ask your opinion as a lawyer for Madam Tokonu, what would you say to that? Due
process, rule of law, constitutionalism must prevail in Ghana. That is what we seek. It did not, on account of people putting pressure on the CJ to resign or do whatever that will take a decision. The most important thing is that there must be an upholding of the rule of law in Ghana. And we will continue to assert our rights. So the proper thing must be done. As far as I'm concerned, the proper thing must be done. And she's a Chief Justice. She's been in office. She's been a judicial office holder for more than 25 years or so. She's been at the bar for almost 40 years. She knows what is due process. She knows what is constitutional rights. And I think that's what she's asking for. And how can it be correct that a judge who sat on two matters of which she also sat be called as a witness in a petition against her, and that same judge be made the chairman of the committee that is supposed to inquire into the petitions against the Chief Justice? Clearly, it's untenable. It's only in this country that I don't know. And the question is, on what account can she be singled out for removal from office when indeed she did not sit even alone? She sat as part of a panel. One of the judges rather has been made a witness. That is all.
Thank you.
Yo, Mr. Inkum, I'm an Okasa, honorable Ken Ababi PMO, EOCO, now, many honorable Casa, and Cantimame, and honorable Eninko, honorable Waba Yoko, no pay Waba, and you was answered by Yeninkomo, almost a day.
I say, when you're now, you're quite almost or the whole hospital into Yapine Eumono. And no pay by no say time and up in the Emra between 3 and 4. And I bought 3 paper you drew her. I banned some sort the whole hospital in the EOCO. Now, my friend of Payomcaso Hospital, no, say a body, a mammy chance, a man, young Creno, oh baby, or damn. The one of me young, yes, Homo de Nabaha. And you decided to say, my ban, for my young chair, say, for her now, so no say time, this dinner was Napa. It should come between 3 and 4. And no, now, a bit through your cancer. A bit through your swan. Yes, I catch it. Say, you know, minimum. A bit maybe.
Oh, okay. Honorable, yeah, share one more actually. Wontumi lawyer and Agyapong. Echo much Wontumi, and you know, any MPP at the top will be a cameo. I say, a buying buyer. What are the days as you almost said, then I will come out.
Yo, me mom near Mecca. He said, Minim Yentia, Ebia, NDC, a data. Ne mom, I be a maker, my disappointed here, MPP for near Yankasa. and then I read 2 videos. Alex Tete and the former chairman. You know, say assemble a party and you one. Na fei na your personal problems are your work. A day better bunting a divided party na why because send NDC be winning a unity. Yeah, your parliament. And maybe honorable to force in no court. NDC for no bobo red. Now my boycott to parliament. Omo court to no and sound mapa. I don't know what has become of us. So we MPP ni power be a obi pentino obi ehu basema ni jubility emwaye sema corner anas see a man 18 million next so empire no kura na MPP for mom money thumbs up. Meanwhile I defended MPP what you say and they won't me asema ba o share party for Alex Tete me bu afunu ankasa ko odi machi a obi afi say nia oye no meka ho enye enyoma bia ebeboa party mumma ekuru yemra party solidarity enyina so aye bone so can you believe say obi bisam say adentina memeye anti-corruption crusader na honorable Amia Kunfi me de medan akoma ni bail enchire say we guilty what you say until so be guilty no we entitled to bail or be kofi ni akasem. And the mesrem the way a MPP for no internal politics no ye take party no to no and when ya better opposition say and changes as one way na ya makuru ya ma ya nsua senia na NDC for year e dey na chese ato forcing odi bem ana odi fo but so odi bim o so odi fo they rally behind him what you say the mesrem nuanom party for o me anyako.
Okay. Yo, honorable man.